Good is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we're going to be going over the top 10 small forwards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, it's only small forward, it's players I personally play at small forwards, like KD, Worthy, these types of guys, Zion, Braun. I didn't put PG on this list because I put him on the shooting guard list, so that's why. Mullins on the shooting guard list, all, those types of things. Again, the small forward position, it's one of these positions, again, similar to all positions that are just getting stronger and stronger. Now, as I dive into this today, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Starting off here with number 10 being Galaxy Opal Scottie Barnes. 6'7", 7'2" wingspan, 88 3-ball, 92 speed acceleration, 96 lateral quickness, great interior perimeter, can handle the ball, really solid defensively, and that's what I like about Scottie Barnes. John Wall base on very quick, Kobe size of escape, Scottie moving behind the back, shift dribble style. I mean, in general, all the way around, this card is absolutely elite. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a price update because you guys are probably watching this video like, okay, I want to know how much each and every one of these cards cost. Scottie Barnes right now, I mean, he started really expensive, but right now, I mean, I can't say he's not expensive. He's like 80K, which is still decently expensive, but again, he's a top 10 small forward in the game, and his name is Scottie Barnes, and a lot of people like Scottie Barnes in real life. Now, is Scottie probably worth that price? I mean, when we get into this, I would say probably not. But he still is really, really solid, coming in here at number 10. Coming at number 9, we're going to plug in clutch time reward, James Worthy. Now, Thurl Bailey is honorable mention on this list just because I like Thurl, but I do like James Worthy just that little bit more. And I didn't want to put both of them on the list because they're pretty identical. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere outside of the top of the key. 27 Hall of Famers, 37 on gold. Stat badge wise, one of the best players in the game. I mean, you look at the card, there's not going to be many people that have better stats or better badges than James Worthy. Now, some things that concern me: stamina at an 89, vertical at an 80, strength at a 70. Those things are concerning. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. They definitely are concerning. Tendency wise, pretty solid. Jump shot 22 on very quick is an okay release. I'm not going to sit here and say it's great, but it's okay. Quick dribble style, Kobe size of escape is very solid as well. I feel like when I did the James Worthy gameplay, maybe I wasn't as high on him as I should have been, but it all starts and ends with that release. I don't like the release. I think it's easy to contest stuff like that. That's why Worthy comes in here at number 9. And this might be my biasest thing out here, is the fact that I like Rudy more than I like James Worthy. Now, say it's biased, but stat-wise, they are pretty similar. I mean, take it for what it's worth. Stat-wise, they're pretty similar. You can honestly make the argument, and I know you guys aren't going to like this, that stat-wise, Rudy is better than James Worthy. I mean, yes, you got these plus 11, stuff like that, but vertical, plus 15, strength, plus 12, stamina, plus 9, 3-ball, plus 3. I mean, those are important stats when it really comes down to it. And I just love Rudy's release. Rudy's release, to me, is so much better than James Worthy's on very quick. And that's why I give him the advantage. Quick dribble style, Scottie behind the back compared to quick and the Kobe size of escape. Can go either way with that. I'm a big Rudy Gay fan. I always have been. He played in 250 for me, and I probably always will be. At number 7, we're going to plug in out of position Anthony Davis. Now, he could have been on my shooting guard list. I plugged him into the small forward list because that's probably where I'm more apt to play a Disney. In my opinion, he's a really, really good all-around player. Now, he's not perfect. You look at the defense, by no means perfect, right? Perimeter, not great. Obviously goes up if you got the coach. Lateral quickness, not great, but can go up. Playmaking, just okay. But he is 6'10". Does have 80s base on quick, which is solid. Fundamental dribble style, but does have the Kobe size of escape. 80's got a lot going for him still to this day. I mean, the card came out nearly a month ago, and at that time, he was probably top 5 or so on this list. But for where we're at right now, I think at number 7 is a pretty perfect spot. The reason is, I prefer a guy like Jonathan Isaac to a Disney every day of the week. Prefer his jump shot, prefer his player model. Obviously, defensive badges are really solid in general. 93 ball, 95 driving deck, 92 speed ball, 86 ball, 92 speed acceleration. Perfect defense. There's going to be people watching this that are like, Ty, you're gassed Jonathan Isaac, he's not that good. Okay, he's got a 98 3-ball, 99 speed, 98 interior, 99 perimeter with Don. You give him a lateral quickness shoe, that gets to a 99 steal buck. I mean, he's basically a perfect card. I mean, he honestly is. The Jonathan Isaac is basically a perfect card. You want to know why people don't like it? First of all, jump shot 70 on quick. It's not necessarily the fastest release, but it is easy to green. And he just can't really move that well. He can't dribble that well. And so that's what people are going to hold on to. But they don't want to talk about the fact that he's 6'11". They don't want to talk about the fact that he's nearly a perfect card. I just like other guys more than Jonathan Isaac still to this day, and I'll explain why. But Jonathan Isaac coming in at number 6. This one is a tough one here, but coming in at number 5 for me is Kawhi Leonard, a card that I do play more at small forward than shooting guard, which is why he's on this small forward list. Cracking the top 5 because of his release. I mean, I know that we got Ray Allen on quick now, but I don't. Is there an easier release 2 green in the game than Ray Allen base on quick with Kawhi's upper? I just don't know if there is. Kawhi dribble style can't really move that well. But again, you look at the stats, nearly perfect. The interior is the only really concern when you look at the stats of something that you might want better. I feel like 6'7" to put on ball is perfect because right now everybody's running Luka, everybody's running MJ. So you don't, I mean, yes, you could put 6'9" on them, but whatever you do not want mismatch to really activate like that. So I like putting Kawhi Leonard on ball. I think he does a really good job at guarding the ball, and that's why he comes in here at number 5. At number 4, look, if this was solely my list and how I play with players, LeBron would be at number 3. I'm just throwing this out there. But because I want to give an informational list to you guys on how good these cards are, LeBron James is number 4. Why? Well, it is current gen and next gen, and LeBron still does step in from the corners on current gen. I do like his release on both gens, so I'm just throwing that out there. Dribble style, obviously not great. Bron is singular the best on-ball defender in the game. You might ask why. Well, he's 6'9", which means mismatch for a guy like Luka doesn't get activated, okay? And that is important. Has a really wide player model, stat-wise, legitimately perfect. Has a great 3-ball. You know, you look at the defensive badges. I'm in love with LeBron James. I really am. And the crazy part is we're probably going to get a new LeBron decently soon. I love LeBron. He'll always have a special place in my heart. But I got to put this guy over him just for everybody watching this video. Why do I have to put Zion over LeBron? Well, it starts with the jump shot 3. I mean, I know he's got all these dribble 6, which these dribble 6 are good. But because Zion's so wide, the dribble 6 don't really work like they should. He doesn't move like he should. Stat-wise, badge-wise, I mean, the card is basically perfect. I simply have to put Zion over LeBron. What? I would have LeBron over Zion. So if you do want to argue LeBron is better than Zion, here's why. Player model, player build. That is your sole argument when you do argue it. Zion's going to move better. Zion's got a better release. Zion's going to be better offensively. But LeBron James, defensive player model, is something that I can't get over. So if it was me and I had to play for 250K, I would have LeBron over Zion. But the majority of you guys are going to have more success with Zion Williamson compared to a guy like LeBron James. Coming in at number 2 is a guy I also had on my shooting guard list because he is a primary shooting guard. But a guy I play more at small forward is Giannis Antetokounmpo, okay? 6'11", 7'4" wingspan. Pretty sure he came in second on my shooting guard list as well to Cedric Maxwell. 25 Hall of Famers, 37 on gold. Again, you can make the arguments Giannis is the best overall defender in the game. I'd argue Kareem, but you can make the argument it's Giannis. I don't love him on ball because, again, mismatch is something I hate playing against, but defensively really solid. The most underrated thing about Giannis Antetokounmpo is his release. I will hold on to that forever. We'll say the lack of limitless spot up sometimes does hurt him, so you just got to keep that in the back of your mind. If you're a guy that likes to shoot from limitless quite often, just keep in mind that this Giannis does not get that limitless spot up. As my number 1 overall small forward right now in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM, we got Dark Matter Kevin Durant. Now, I am not as high on Kevin Durant as I mean, I'm pretty high on him, but I don't think he's the best overall card is what I'm trying to say. I do think there's better overall cards in the game, but stat-wise, I don't know if there is. I mean, statistically speaking, defensively is perfect 3-ball, speed, great. The only thing is his strength, which you can easily upgrade. I just wish he had more Hall of Fame defensive badges. I really think it's that simple of a concept that if he had, 7, 8 Hall of Fame defensive badges, I'd be even higher on the card. But saying all this, I still got KD as my number 1 as small forward in 2K. KD based on very quick, which is smooth, shift dribble style, Scotty behind the back. The thing I love most about Kevin Durant is his release is hard to contest. He kind of leans back a little bit, which does make it super hard to get a contest on. I'm a pretty big fan of KD in 2K. I don't have him yet on my account, but he's a card I'm probably going to pick up very, very soon. So, all in all, guys, that is my small forward list. I want to know your guys' thoughts on it down below in the comments. You guys think I was too high, too low on some players? Who do you guys think I missed out on? Would you guys have had Jeremy Grant on the list over a guy like Scotty Barnes? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.